Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the awards ceremony for the DVC Thing 2021. We're so happy that you joined us today. We hope you had a fantastic tournament. We're starting just a few minutes late, but mostly on schedule. We'll get you out of here shortly. We appreciate you joining us. This is our third year running this tournament, the second year that it's been online. And last year, when we moved online, we started a new tradition of having guest speakers at awards. Being online allowed us to reach out to people all across the country and get some guest speakers. So we have two guest speakers tonight before we start our award ceremony. And to kick us off and get the award ceremony started off right and welcome you all in, please welcome none other than Dougie Fresh.
What's good? This is Doug E. Fresh, coming at you with much love and much respect. This one here is coming live and direct to the attendees at the DVC Thing. Congratulations. This is a celebration, all about appreciation. But let me tell you this first. Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They write, they never write, that's not polite. Am I lying? No, I'm quite right. Tonight on the very mic, girl, I'm about to hear we swear the best debate of the year. So, cheerio, scream bravo, and if you don't know, now you know, let me tell you. Diablo Valley College presents awards and is turning it up and bringing it to you live and direct for speech and debate tournament as we represent award ceremony. Come on. Competition, preparation, yo, lottie-dottie, we like to party, don't cause trouble, don't bother nobody, just a minute that's on the mic, because you got, hey, the debate is on. Students is competing in different kind of events, and I want you to know you are appreciated, celebrated, congratulated. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sasan Kesravi. I am one of the debate coaches here at Diablo Valley College, and I can now officially say that Dougie Fresh has opened for me. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm really proud to be inviting you to another year of the DVC Thing, and there's a lot to be proud of about this tournament, I think. I'm first and foremost proud of our name. A thing was historically a Viking, because we're the Vikings, in case we didn't make that clear. A thing was an assembly of people who gathered at regular intervals to have open public debates and to have personal advocacy and for lawmaking. And so it's not just a very cute name. I think it's also a very clever name. But I'm also really proud of the debates that I saw today. I wrote today's debate topics, hoping that we would get a chance to make some really great arguments. But one thing that I think sets debate apart from the rest of forensics is that only in debate do competitors have to listen to each other to succeed. The listening is part of the competition. And so I hope that in addition to what you were able to argue in favor of and advocate for today, you also listened and felt heard. We're going to get debate awards started in just a second. But one thing that I'm also proud of is how far we've come from the initial like wanting to start a tournament. And that wouldn't have been possible without one of my former teammates at DVC and somebody who helped us tab our first DVC Thing tournament, who was Dan Leahy, who unfortunately passed away recently. And so here to say a few words to commemorate Dan is his former coach, Jared Anderson.
Good evening, everybody. And I wanted to take a few minutes tonight to talk about and memorialize my friend Dan. This is a tough situation. Dan was, he left us real early. He was a young man in his 30s when he passed away this year. And losing him is kind of a tough thing for me personally, He was one of the first people that I recruited to debate when I first started coaching in speech and debate. He was a big member of the speech and debate community here in Northern California. He was doing a lot of work with middle school and high school debate. So I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about him and remember Dan and make sure that, we recognize his legacy, that we as a community, that we so often refer to ourselves as, that we so often talk about ourselves as a community, that we take sometimes take some moments to think about and reflect and remember folks that we've lost. So many of you as competitors now probably don't know Dan. If you did know him, you probably knew him as just a nice guy that was always there willing to help. I met Dan in 2007, and this was just as I was getting started coaching. I was fairly fresh out of graduate school, trying to figure out what I wanted to do for work. In 2007, I volunteered for the Obama campaign, working to get Senator Obama the nomination and then ultimately the presidency. And that's where I met Dan, was working on that campaign. Dan had a lot of political ambitions. He was often volunteering for a lot of different campaigns. Dan also put his name on the ballot several times and was often willing to stand up and run for office in his community, whether it be school board or here in Sacramento, he was a candidate for assembly. He was the Democratic nominee for his district for the California State Assembly. He put a lot of time and effort and care into that work. He was definitely dedicated to it, and that's how I first got to know Dan. Was out walking, making phone calls, working on the campaign trail with him to try to get Obama elected. And in those discussions, I talked about what I was doing at Sacramento City College with the Los Rios speech and debate team. And Los Rios hasn't competed in a few years since I moved over to start coaching at Sac State, but Dan was one of the first people that I coached officially at Los Rios. He joined our team there as a student. As many folks who compete for the community college or go to community college know, that there are students from all different walks of life on all sorts of different educational journeys, and Dan was a non-traditional student, but he joined our debate team and was a hard worker. He was very successful. He competed in both policy and parley style debates. He won medals at the CCCFA state championships. He was a very dedicated competitor on the speech and debate team at Los Rios. And debate was something that, I know a lot of us, for folks like Sasan, for folks like Blake, and for probably most of the other coaches who are here tonight watching, it changed his life. Forensics is something that gets into you. And he was very, very much about giving back and putting his time and effort into making sure that he could help his community in any way that he could. And a big part of that was his strong belief in speech and debate, his strong belief in forensics, and in expanding access to this activity that we love to as many people as he could. Dan spent time starting debate programs at schools that didn't have them, starting programs at middle schools in the Bay Area, at high schools in the Bay Area. He did a lot of coaching, a lot of helping. He did a lot of work to seek out funding sources, filling out grants, doing that sort of, really tough work to get the support that is necessary for those programs. A lot of that advocacy work. He also spent a lot of time behind the scenes at these tournaments, running tab rooms and learning how that stuff worked. And he never let not knowing how to do some of this stuff slow him down. He would learn it. He would jump in and figure it out so that he could contribute and make that effort to make sure that the event was open and accessible and that more people could participate. Dan was also going to law school. He was working on getting his law degree. He still had designs on seeking public office and trying to make a difference in his communities in that way as well. He was a very, very big advocate for public service. There's a lot more, and I don't want to take up all of our time tonight at the award ceremony. I'm sure you're all very eager and happy to celebrate your success from the day. But I just wanted to take a moment to reflect and think about this young man who had put a lot of his time and effort and dedication to giving back to our community, the community that we are learning from and that we are benefiting from, and reflect on what that meant to me. Dan was my friend. He was not just a student of mine, but he was somebody that I knew as a friend. And he was a good guy, and we lost him far too soon. He leaves behind a family of loved ones. He had children that he cared very, very much about. And we're all going to miss him, and I miss him now. I was looking forward to seeing him again at this tournament the next time we were able to be back in person. And it saddens me that I won't be able to do that. But I will. For me, I'm one of the things that I learned from Dan. Your coaches learn a lot from you all as students. I just, putting that out there. One of the things that I learned from Dan was that Dan cared about making sure that students could experience debate in whatever form he could get it to them. There was no format snobbery from Dan. There was no, well, we only care about this style of debate or this other style of debate or this type of activity. He loved and enjoyed the entire activity of forensics and believed that some debate was better than no debate. So it's something that I carry with me, that I am always trying to get my students to get some sort of experience, whether you are competing at the highest levels for a national championship or coming to your first tournament ever as a novice, trying to figure out what's going on. Debate will enrich and make your life a little bit better. You can learn something, and it can make you a better person. And Dan was all about making that happen. I think that is an important lesson for me to continue to remind myself, and it's hopefully something that you all can carry with you. So with that, I'm gonna end my time here, and just I want to thank Blake and Sasan and the folks here at DVC for taking the time at the top of this awards ceremony to recognize and acknowledge Dan's life and the contributions he made to our speech and debate activity. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you so much for being here and speaking on this tragic loss, Jared. Obviously, it affects all of us in different ways. One item that I wanted to add is I didn't get to know Dan as a teammate like Sasan did, or as a student and a friend as Jared, but I did work with him as a colleague in the local high school league, the Golden Gate Speech Association. And I know some of the competitors at today's tournament competed in that league, and he was the parliamentary debate director for the Golden Gate Speech Association. So some of the students attending today's tournament may have even attended tournaments run by Dan in the past when they were in high school, whether they realize it or not. So I do know that he loves debate, and he would love to have us celebrate the accomplishments of everyone today. So let's go ahead and transition into our results, folks. We're going to start off today with Novice IPDA, followed by Junior Open, and then we will do sweepstakes, or speakers awards rather, for all of the divisions at the end. So starting off with results for Novice, we have in Novice Bronze from Santiago Canyon College, Gage Butterfield. Also taking a bronze award from Los Angeles City College, Jesus Delgadillo. From Diablo Valley College, Enrique Cabral Mixco. And also taking a bronze award from CSU Chico, Marin Spalding. Congrats to everyone in the bronze division, or taking a bronze award for novice division. Moving on to novice silver award winners. These folks have not learned this result, so this will be news to them. Taking a silver award from Skyline College, Kalin Ivanov. Also taking a silver award from Santiago Canyon College, Sarah Almodovar. And also taking a silver award from Orange Coast College, Alondra Ferrer. Congratulations, everyone earning a silver award, which means that their opponents are taking home a gold. So let's recognize our champions in novice IPDA today. Taking a gold from Skyline College, Brittany Arhararan. Also taking gold from Orange Coast College, give it up for Jacob Shapiro. And our final gold winner in novice IPDA is from Cypress College, and that's Crystal Kosaki. Congratulations, everyone in novice IPDA. I'm going to invite Sasan up to read awards for junior and open IPDA, and then I'll see you all at the end when we go through speaker awards for all three divisions. Take it away, Sasan.
This American Sign Language applause thing is really addictive. I'm sitting here with the camera off and I'm like doing this with Blake. I invite you all to join me. So let's go ahead and get started with the Junior IPDA Bronze Awards. Receiving bronze from Mount San Antonio College, Eileen Tran. Also receiving bronze from Diablo Valley College, Phoenix Flum. Now on to our silver award recipients. From Diablo Valley College, Brandon Ducharme. Also receiving silver from Diablo Valley College, Denise Atayolu. That makes our gold award recipients in junior IPDA. From Orange Coast College, Kendall Sievers. And from University of Nevada, Reno, Hannah Branch. Congratulations to everybody in junior IPDA. That takes us open to our open division. Receiving bronze in the open division of IPDA from Orange Coast College, Nina Menzagopian. Also receiving bronze from Mount San Antonio College, Edward Liu. Receiving silver from Cypress College, Isaac Ramnani. And receiving gold from Diablo Valley College, Brenna Syerson. Congratulations to everybody who did open IPDA as well as junior and novice. There are some speaker awards that Blake is going to go over.
That's right. So if this is your first IPDA tournament, speaker awards are a measure of your overall speaking ability and debating ability throughout the round. So even if you lost the round, you might still earn high speaker points. And so these are the top 5 highest speaker point earners in each division. We'll start off with novice in 5th place for speaker awards from Orange Coast College, Jacob Shapiro. In 4th place for speaker points, also from Orange Coast College, Alondra Ferrer. Our 3rd place speaker for novice IPDA today from Santiago Canyon College, Gage Butterfield. Our 2nd place speaker award for novice IPDA goes to the speaker from Los Angeles City College, Jesus Delgadillo, which makes your champion and overall top speaker in novice IPDA for the DVC thing 2021 from Skyline College, Kaylin Ivanov. Congratulations, everyone in novice IPDA. We're going to move on now to junior IPDA, still naming our top 5 speakers in this category. Our 5th overall speaker from Mount San Antonio College, Jalen Garcia. Our 4th place speaker is from CSU Chico, Vanessa Flournoy. 3rd place overall speaker today for the junior division is from Orange Coast College, and that's Kendall Sievers. Second place overall speaker for junior division is from Diablo Valley College, Denise Atayolu, which makes your number one speaker today from the University of Nevada at Reno, Hannah Branch. Congratulations, all of our junior speakers. Lastly, we just have 5 speaker awards for our open division. Our 5th place speaker today is from Mount San Antonio College, and that is Edward Liu. The 4th place speaker award for the open division of IPDA goes to the competitor from Cypress College, Isaac Rabnani. 3rd place speaker award goes to California State University Long Beach, Stephanie Marquez. And 2nd place speaker award for open division goes to Orange Coast College's competitor, Nina Menzegopayan. And your number one speaker today is from Diablo Valley College, and that is Brenna Syerson. Congratulations, everyone competing today in IPDA. Thank you so much for being here. We hope that you're joining us for the next 2 days. This is just day 1 of a 3-day long tournament. And just like we had our guest speaker at the top today, Dougie Fresh, we'll have new, different guest speakers for you the next 2 days. So hope that you plan to join. We have LD and speech tomorrow. We have Parley and speech on Sunday. It's not too late to add. If anyone changed their mind and they want to join us, let us know. We'll be happy to get you added tonight. Just shoot me an email. Otherwise, folks, thank you so much for being here. We hope you had a wonderful experience. We're going to leave ballots open for the next hour or two if any judges want to submit final feedback. And then later tonight, I'll be closing that and sending out ballots to all of today's competitors. So best of luck to you all. Thank you for being here and have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And if we don't see you, then the rest of your season. Take care.